Awesome. So, welcome to our grand final now.
Super Smash Brothers, a Nintendo game for the Nintendo Switch, and now we get to see Yoshi fight Little Mac on. Did they pick PS2? I think they did. Wouldn't be a shocking pick.
I think. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I think a majority of the picks tonight have been PS2. And I think a majority of picks since the game came out have been PS2 actually.
Because it's such an exciting new stage and it's so even for a lot of matchups.
I think everybody loved playing on this stage like this in Melee.
Yeah.
And being able to just play on it without any transformations or anything is something people have wanted for years.
Yeah, did you see that? He used the down B and he went through the platform.
I did see that.
I've never seen that.
I wasn't sure if my eyes were deceiving me. But
whiffing the KO punch, that's unfortunate for him.
It is.
That it seems to be a much more necessary tool for Mac in this game.
Trucks saved him though.
Yeah, I don't think that's what he meant to do, but he is.
No.
It is good to see him going deep now because after the last set, it's definitely going to be. There, those up. You hear him exclaim.
Well, you were on watching their last set that they played just before in winners finals, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you sort of make of that set, and how did it sort of go?
That would have been winners semis.
Yes, winners semi or winners finals, I think.
No, winners finals was Gerald versus Chris.
No, winners finals was Trucks and Gerald.
Gerald's coming from losers.
He is.
Okay.
Yes, actually, we probably should put that up on the names.
Yes. So this, I think it's going to benefit Trucks to, as strange as it sounds, stay on the ground more, pick bigger stages against Mac. So he's got to have the space to run him down. Really abuse those bouncing eggs because they will be a lot more effective for controlling space against Little Mac, being that he doesn't have really the effective range that he does as he did in Smash 4 because his tilts. He's mashing the KO punch out of the KO punch. He knew. He had it all planned out from the moment he got A.
Gets out of there.
Great
He's
play.
like...
But Trucks able to seal off that stock again. Make it even.
Well done to Trucks.
So I think Trucks needs to really abuse the fact that that Mac doesn't have the useful range that he used to. And we saw in the last set that they played, Gerald using a lot of he used down angled forward smash, the down tilt, a setup that really can only be broken by jumping away. And if you jump and like punish it for Yoshi with a nair, then it just makes it such a much better mix up for
Little Mac.
Use a smash attack like the one we just saw.
And the one that just won him that first game.
Yeah, closing out the first game.
Yeah, I think... I don't know, it's a very interesting landscape now, particularly for Little Mac. I really think that they did a lot better with his recovery in this game. Like, not so much...
The side B not coming back after getting hit is a huge detriment because it's great for giving him momentum as opposed to using an air dodge.
Definitely. But also, it's good for putting out a hitbox to cover him, which
Absolutely.
is what I think really makes his recovery a lot better, is because now he's got 2 hitboxes to chuck out, and like people that want to run off stage, you can't always just do that against Little Mac anymore.
Yeah,
you can't just
not
run
having an air dodge that matters is going to be a big thing for him, especially against a character like Yoshi who can put out a nair, put out a down air, and just cover all his options, even if it trades. It is going to be in Yoshi's favor every time because it either pops him up and he has to land, it either knocks him away and he just dies because he can't make it back, or it stage spikes him.
Yeah.
Great read on the roll in.
Nice work.
Classic. Maybe assisted there by the Smash Ultimate buffer, which would be unfortunate. I'm surprised we didn't see him immediately mash that KO punch after landing that smash attack on shield, because it would have gone right through.
Oh,
and
definitely.
Taken the stock.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised we didn't see that too. I got caught out by that before. KO punch on shield. So, it happens.
I do recall that. The KO punch becoming the KO uppercut, while it is, I believe, overall stronger, it's just an overall nerf. You can see that he made the idea. He showed us the idea of edge guarding Mac there, just putting out a hitbox and letting Mac hit him.
Yeah.
But not necessary, as he was already already dead.
Pretty much. He did a really good job there, though, to secure that stock from Little Mac, and Truck's holding himself a comfortable lead, but he's taken a lot of percent.
Blown up. One a stock down, and then it's only a couple hits. But that's going to be a big thing for Mac because he doesn't have really any combos. So I was discussing this with Trucks in the last set. Little Mac, while his damage output is similar to Smash 4, that's not enough in this game when he doesn't have the combos. His moves do big damage, sure, but he has to land each one. He has to earn every single hit completely. Mm-hmm. He doesn't really have any setups, and I think that is that he is badly designed and more a byproduct of him not having an air game.
Honestly, I think he is a really, really well designed character.
It's a clever design, but it doesn't.
I think it's tough to be competitive in this game, but I think as a character he was designed very well. He plays, and I think the way that I always describe Gerald's play to people, especially from Smash 4, is he plays like a boxer.
Yeah, absolutely.
He just plays Little Mac like a boxer. He just runs around. He floats like a butterfly. He stings like a bee. The Muhammad Ali cliche, really. Yeah. And you see it right there. Just putting that super armor to work.
Yes, but we did also see, as I've been mentioning, the Yoshi Nair.
Definitely.
No, there's nothing he can do about that.
No. The Nair is really, really tough to get through.
And its strength as a move is assisted by the fact that it can come out of one of the only remaining jab setups. Oh, the KO uppercut. It's true to its name.
Jeez.
Right there.
Basically just tips him right in the behind.
But there's still a big percent gap to make up. Did he just do 23 with the side B?
I think so.
Oh, he's going to make that back. Hitting Yoshi there wasn't enough.
My God, did you see that up smash miss? Was that I think that was a spot dodge. But yeah, that's insane. Gerald's making back this deficit quite well, but
the fair putting him down.
They're off stage.
We're not seeing any of those eggs that I've been thinking about this whole time. Is how much space that Trucks can control with the bouncing eggs. So it'll be, but with how he won that one, it'll be interesting to see if he even needs them at all.
Yeah, it will be,
because it seems like it should be a very dominant option against Little Mac, but
especially off stage. But I mean, Yoshi's airspeed.
How long were you here?
He's been here for like 5 seconds, literally.
Okay, which is good.
Nah, I've been here for infinity times.
I didn't hear you walk in. See you.
It was very silent.
I saw you out of the corner of my eye.
We have Grady in the background, just popping in to say good day. How are you, Grady?
Oh, I'm alright, just coming to watch some cracking game of Smash.
Smash Brothers?
It's
for the Nintendo Switch.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, what a cracking day for some Smash. We're out here at the...
lovely weather on Battlefield.
The pitch is looking nice and flat there. Perfect time of year for it as well.
Platforms are nice and low.
Now, unfortunately, we have lost the instant replay function, but today we'll be live commentating. And it's going to be a great time, so come along with us and have a good old, merry old time, boys and girls.
I should just leave the stream and leave you here.
I want him to start with an egg now, so I can make a bowling joke.
Alright, what's your joke?
Excellent first pitch
joke.
there.
I wasn't actually ready for the joke. I didn't think you'd actually do it.
Looks like it was a bit of a wide, though.
Better some Z-axis shenanigans going on.
Very European and British and Australian humour there. We're referring to cricket rather than baseball. You know, we're going
cricket joke.
Really, not making ourselves available to a wider market.
So you can see Gerald now starting to use the air dodge to get in to recover. Mm-hmm. It's starting to get a little bit scary for him as Trucks is getting a bit more bold with his edge guards.
It will also be a lot easier on this stage, I think.
Yeah.
I think
yeah,
that's unfortunate.
Wow, no chase for Gerald. Trucks shutting down that stock.
Yeah,
but I think the emboldening of players as they become more aggressive in their edge guards is just the story of how this game will evolve, and we'll definitely see it represented by competitive players mashing that slip counter out of the egg.
Really nice to get out of that.
But it's just not a strong counter, and I don't know that any other counter really is now, is it?
KO
punch on deck.
I think Yeah, I don't think there's really many other strong. I think Revenge is really strong for Incineroar. Purely because it stacks with itself.
Definitely. That is its biggest thing.
Not trying to be biased, but I think Palos is really good because it's got the reflector. So it doubles as a counter and a reflector.
Yeah, and Palos, when it counters, is quick.
Yeah.
As opposed to a lot that are really laggy after hitting.
Yeah, but...
So it becomes, like, efficient to use when you land it. That up B is going to take his stock.
Gerald-
Not worth chasing him there for trucks. But
Finally, Gerald gets the chase he wanted before.
Absolutely.
It didn't last very long, his advantage, but goddamn, that was
very,
incredible.
Very satisfying. With how much worse I feel Mac is, it's very satisfying to see him get hits because everything's worth it. He's going up there getting the up air. You can see he's doing that smash attack down tilt setup I mentioned earlier, but he did whiff it on the block.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate, and that is just Trux's stock. No double jump.
That
to save him.
down smash at the ledge.
The Smash 4 Classic now coming in hot in Smash Ultimate. We haven't seen it do really anything as far as
Not really.
Smash Ultimate goes. I love my hair reckoning.
Do you think two framing feels easier or harder in this game?
Just talking lifts and shifts there.
Yeah, making sure that Gerald doesn't have to forfeit his grands.
And
Do I think two framing is harder? I'm gonna say yes because there's definitely an aspect of the game to get used to, familiarizing yourself with your characters and all of their options. So yeah, definitely harder. And I think for Gerald, down smash probably got nerfed with how much. I don't think Sakurai the dev team wants Little Mac to be a strong character, but they didn't have to tear him apart like they did.
no.
I think just, even if he was the same character as he was in Smash 4, only with the ultimate changes, like the universal changes that everyone got, he wouldn't be a good character either way. But he's just had additional nerfs that he didn't need.
Yeah, definitely.
KO Punch becoming KO Uppercut makes no sense to me.
No.
I understand that it looks cool, but the range of KO Punch made it such a threatening option that it enables Little Mac to push this fear game plan. It makes him play like a grappler because all of a sudden you've got this huge move, goes through shield, kills you at 40.
It's basically a command grab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane. And it's such a good option, but now it's not the same option.
Yeah,
now
it's-
you trade...
It's not a bad option now, but it's definitely a lot worse.
It covers every platform on every stage. Except for like top level on Battlefield, but it didn't do that before. But the old KO Punch did that. It covered Battlefield platform. So it doesn't make sense to me to make that change because where Mac needs to be, it works. It worked before, but now it doesn't work as well because he's got more places he's going to be with so many more stages in the rule set.
Yeah.
It's a wonder they've gone to Battlefield every single time, to be honest.
I think the first one was PS2, but after that it has been Battlefield every time.
Yeah.
Actually, the first two were PS2, I think.
First two of these two, wow. Which must just demonstrate to me how much longer these two have been. Well, there's only been 3 games. Yeah, so
Yeah, it
these
has only
last
been
two.
3 games.
The last
And
one and this one.
we are very used to
Which
seeing...
are Trux's pick.
Yeah.
Which is interesting to me because in the last set, I mused that maintaining that space between Little Mac would be a lot easier on a platform with bigger...
Or
a stage with bigger platforms and more spread out platforms. So, Town, FD, got the KO Punch.
The KO uppercut
Unova.
on the platform.
Unova seems like a very strong stage. Kalos even could be... Kalos seems like it would be insane against Mac. For the same... Wow, that fair is going to clean up his stock. For the same reason that Mac used to have to ban Smashville and now it doesn't have to because the platform is in the center. He has to ban Kalos. Because if someone's sitting on Kalos' platform, you can't do anything. You sit on the end of the platform and you let him come to you. It's...
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree.
It's...
I think Kalos is going to be very strong against Mac.
And either way, it means that Mac has to burn a ban on that, no matter what.
But
going to Town, my musings are coming true.
They are. I feel like there's a lot of other stages Mac should be burning bans on too. Really, I think.
Figuring some stuff out.
Yeah, I think there's some logistics.
hitting one on
All right, cool. So some brief technical difficulties and misunderstanding, but we're going back to Town City.
Yeah, Chris coming in telling him what to do and he's not even right. Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
All right.
Back.
Getting back into it on town as we previously said. What would be good if there was a picture of the stage on this screen.
That would be really nice.
Even like use that same stage select screen background, like that thumbnail. Make that the backdrop.
Yeah,
And
that would be really cool, actually.
Have like
Or even just a little thing in the middle, I think, at the top. Just something to show you what stage you're going to or what destination you're going to, maybe.
Yeah, even where the tips are, maybe put a tip about the stage every time. I don't know. That seems like a specific thing to say, but it might just...
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you're not always paying full attention. And I suppose that's just a change for people spectating.
I kind of personally would prefer it, but like you said, it's not really overly that important. Would be nice though.
But with the change to stage select and character select, I think that becomes a thing for the players as well, because you go through the stage select process first, and then once by the time you do the lengthy selection of character, if you forget what stage it is, which I wouldn't blame anyone for doing, you then don't have the ability to form that plan in your head, which I think is I need a lot, and I found myself at a deficit when I'm not able to put a solid plan together beforehand.
Yeah, and I agree. I think as well. The shield break.
He's finally going to do the neutral B, which we've been saying to do the whole time.
Finally gets that neutral B kill.
He's not going to let his own shield get broken, dropping shield, getting hit by the down B. He's okay with it.
He is.
Which is a brave option, but I mean, does it matter what percent Little Mac's on when he kills you, no matter what?
Percent.
And dies no matter what. He just dies all the time.
He is funny, isn't he? As some stocks, you just wonder why anybody plays Little Mac, and then some stocks you wonder why anybody plays anybody else.
But
that one was one where you wonder why people play him.
This is the fact that he's now succeeding with Little Mac is going to be definitely a time thing, because he succeeded over a long period of time with Little Mac in Smash 4, and everyone agreed Little Mac sucked in Smash 4, and everyone agrees Little Mac sucks now. So whether or not he's going to be pushing a Little Mac meta, or people just need to learn the matchup, is going to be interesting. And I think as the game develops, there will definitely be some hard counters. I believe Bowser to be a hard counter for Mac, because he outspeeds and outranges him in nearly every aspect. But we will have to see. Yeah, he did whiff that back air. Gets the KO uppercut. We're going to set 2.
Yeah, secures himself a second set.
Fantastic play from Gerald.
It was a really good play from Gerald.
He's really putting in work after a few weeks of kind of no showings.
Yeah, there were a couple of weeks of no showing, mostly due to work, unfortunately.
No, I mean, as in poor placement.
Oh, poor placements. Yeah, definitely.
He's been in the lab. He's been on quick play.
Yeah.
No, he's told me that Smash Tech set up on block. He's been doing that on quick play. Gets everyone every time.
Yeah, I reckon it would.
And I've been refusing to play online recently. Half because my monitor at home has really bad lag.
Oh no.
So I've been like.
That really makes you want to not play.
On top of that,
yeah,
it's a poor environment to train in.
Right, back to PS2 as well for first pick. But continue.
I find that it's something that Snoop Dogg has said earlier, that playing online you can form some really bad habits and fake setups. Oh my god. So every time he's gotten a low percent shield break, he's gone for like a down angle smash attack, or on platforms, an up and good one.
Yeah.
And I think just a neutral B. I feel like that's got to be optimal. That's got to be the most damage and maybe even a kill.
Maybe
the shield break.
maybe he's
2
tested
shield
it.
breaks on first stock.
And
My goodness,
that will take the first stock of this second set.
fantastic.
And
Just an explosive game one, and we're only 1 stock down.
exactly. We've already had 2 shield breaks. And
That's incredible.
yeah, it's
That's not something
insane,
you see,
isn't it?
I see every game.
No, definitely
Those
not.
jabs. Those jabs seem to have a lot of impact. They feel like they're like
They do.
laying in.
A lot of Yoshi stuff seems to have a lot of impact.
That's mostly just changes to look how fast he runs.
I know.
A lot of characters they run so fast. Wow, that Nair missed, but it's like
It-
scared him from like doing anything.
He
didn't
couldn't
wanna
do
touch
anything.
it.
If he'd up beat
What-
there,
yeah,
he would have.
you
He would have
would've
just clamped
traded
and then died.
gone down. Which is
What he did anyway. But it,
Every
That
time,
was so smart.
every time I see something like that, I'm like, cool. I theorize this and it works, and it's. I think thought like that is something that a lot of our players haven't really put in yet, and is hard to do in a new engine because you've got to familiarize yourself with a character and the way everything moves before you can start doing anything creative or new, and. That's perfectly fine as you can hold live.
oh my
The
god!
perfectly timed roll, but it doesn't even matter
At
the
all.
KO uppercut.
Right in the face! oh my
This
god!
game is awesome.
It surely is.
Oh,
But the down smash
takes
sends
it
him
early.
off there. That is
Early.
very, very reminiscent of Gerald's
That's
own.
that's a Little Mac play on a not Little Mac.
Yeah, Little Mac just got macked. Whew, the Yosh standing tall. He's ready for game
The
2.
Raging Demon. I've said that already.
The Raging Demon Yoshi.
Yeah,
Sure,
remember
alright.
when,
Gerald considering PS2 as his choice.
I don't think so. I think that's just where it's sitting.
Maybe.
I don't think I'd go back.
If I were Gerald, I'd go to Battlefield. But I'm not Gerald.
Battlefield. Yeah, I think Lilat
I also
would be strong
think...
because I
That too.
think the advantage of being able to manipulate those platforms with Yoshi's airspeed, it's hard for him to get off them as well, and the eggs don't cover as much space
When you're sitting underneath 3 platforms, yeah.
Absolutely.
I personally think Lilat is Mac's best stage.
in Ultimate probably.
Yeah, in Ultimate, yeah, probably actually.
Yeah, that's a safe bet.
I took Gerald to Lilat earlier, and I had a horrible time. It was awful. I was like, I just want to play this
Yes,
stage.
I remember that game. It was
It was almost as bad
The way
as-
that Palutena covers platforms would just work better on Lilat, but the way Little Mac can move around Lilat is so much more dominant.
I think not playing the stage it probably was not something smart. Like not playing it before probably was not very smart to do.
Yeah, I
But,
think it's important to have practiced on every stage. Wow, the super armor on the charge with a neutral B. Oh, that's a bold play.
That was a very interesting start
He's
to the
going
set.
crazy.
Both players
80%.
were literally sitting on even
Wow.
percents too. The KO uppercut online still there.
The high recovery.
Still there.
Truck's making the wrong read, but he's going to get the up tilt to up air. A strong kill confirm that we haven't really seen in this set, but has worked really well for him throughout the night.
It definitely has. It has gotten him a lot of.
A lot of kills, and definitely for a reason. I mean, Yoshi is considered high tier right now for good
For many
reason.
reasons, yeah, many good reasons. As I think we talked about earlier, airspeed. His moves have so much impact. They're so quick. He's so quick on the ground.
This is an interesting player matchup to me because, as we've seen tonight, that Gerald has tried the Lucina.
Yeah,
And it's not worked out for him. And on paper, I feel like there's kind of a circle. It's like a rock paper scissors of Smash archetypes in Ultimate, as in you've got your close range brawlers, your zoners, and your sorties, who are like halfway between.
yeah.
And the sorties will beat the brawlers. The brawlers can rush down the
zoners.
and the zoners outspace
The sorties.
And when the sortie doesn't work against the brawler, the only option is to out brawl him.
Well,
And,
that's Gerald's option.
Yeah, he's sticking to it, and it's fascinating to me that works better than the sortie, and is why I feel you need so many characters to cover matchups.
I think the real difference in this, though, is I really don't feel like it's the character. I think it's Gerald's skill with it. I think
his experience playing
Little
a fast
Mac
character
is-
like Little Mac. But it's not paying off for him now. He's now 2 games down.
No, it's not.
And Trux is 1 game away from this tournament.
Yeah, from taking the whole thing. Very dominant sort of second set so far.
Yeah, I think the losing the first set has really awakened him. He's got to
Yeah.
realize.
He's entered sicko mode. I gotta stop saying
You know
that.
what? It's the tennis ball skin really wearing Gerald down. I reckon.
Yeah, I
He's
think
wearing
so.
his eyes down.
He's looking at it and he's like, God damn it, why does Yoshi not look normal?
So now going to town. We saw this earlier.
Yeah, and this is Gerald's pick too, so I think this is interesting. I mean, I don't mind. Oh my God, he already got a shield break! He already got a shield
And he didn't use neutral B like
No,
we,
he didn't.
we said. I think that's something that he's not willing to take the risk for. But when you make so many shield breaks and it doesn't, you're not going to get the kill anyway.
Yeah,
But if neutral B could get the kill, why not try?
why not?
Damage is damage.
Exactly.
And
I
it's
mean,
the difference between
that
we've
KO
seen so many times like neutral get up KO punch is like not an option, but that time it's worked out for him when Trux misspace that punish. But punishing neutral get up I think is really strong now.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much down the line, but I think for now
I think there's lots of good tools at the moment
Definitely.
to punish neutral get up and
neutral get up
lots of other get ups.
I cannot count how many times I've read a neutral get up and just punished it with Bowser F smash.
Yeah,
Because
or,
it's like, it's not, it's really so vulnerable now that it doesn't matter.
There's-
If you make the read, you get the punish no matter what.
oh my God. That was gross.
Trux coming in, trying to DI in from the multi-jab and just an F smash.
Yeah, just eats
Breaks
a big
through that.
punch to the mush.
And that has cost Trux
A
quite a
whole
bit.
stock.
He's got a lot to make up.
He does.
But a couple edge guards could seal this out quick for him. Little Mac being such a glass cannon, it's impossible to say whether or not he's really at a loss. But whiffing those moves isn't going to do well at all. The KO uppercut going to take that second stock away from him.
Just as Gerald gets it online, he uses it.
As
And
soon as Trux looks like he's on top of Gerald, Gerald brings it back with a commanding
fist up the rear. Because that's exactly what it was.
Silly Town and City was not the stage for this game.
No.
But
I hope we're not going back to PS2 because I think Trux won on that earlier in the set. I think he's won on PS2 and Battlefield so far. So it will be interesting to see what he picks now. I don't know. What do you think would be a good pick? Are they going back to PS2?
yeah, I'm not very familiar with Yoshi. I think Yoshi's such a strange character that it doesn't. I don't know what stage benefits him. I'm not sure. He's such an obtuse
He's got lots of weird strengths.
character. Yeah,
Like, I don't know, he just takes up so much of the stage so quickly. Honestly, I kind of feel like it doesn't really matter that much for Yoshi.
yeah. I think Yoshi is less about the stage matchup because of the way he moves, and it's more about beating the other character. Similar to, and I think that goes for a lot of characters with good air mobility. Wario, I don't think it matters what stage you choose. As long as you're confident getting, he's whiffed that F smash and it's cost him his stock.
It
KO
has.
uppercut just storming through. Puff stage doesn't matter to Puff at all, except
No.
maybe a low ceiling for rest.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I agree. I think in Melee it was very different, but now I don't think Puff, yeah.
No.
But anyway,
Puff doesn't. I'm not sure if Puff is even a character in this game yet. It's hard to say because I haven't seen top level Puff. I don't even know if
There
is
is.
Hungrybox playing this game.
I don't know actually.
Just
I really-
jumping through that up B. That's such a unique character
flaw.
No. I wouldn't say flaw as much as just an interaction that wouldn't happen between two other characters.
Yeah.
I mean, would Gerald have gotten that down throw up B on any other character? And would, but then, how does Yoshi? Yoshi just has an answer for it.
Yeah. No, that's true.
But no other character does. But Gerald now with a good lead, he's looking to make this reverse 3-0.
He sure is.
And clean out Grands, which will be a huge shift for the way our tournaments have looked.
Definitely. And it's,
Smash.
you know,
Doesn't
Trux has
have to take
been...
his stock yet. Yoshi's quite heavy.
Trux has been very dominant with Snake in previous weeks. Bringing out the Yoshi, he's quietly confident that he can take this, but...
That's a big hit. Yoshi being fast in the air and heavy is actually quite comparable to Wario because both have, you know, good SPs. They're heavy, quick pokes, and decent combo games.
Definitely.
And both have a tool to take stocks early. Yoshi's fair, great at links out of a lot of his things and is good for taking out a stock and characters with bad recoveries. And Wario's waft combos out of nearly everything.
So many things.
Like everything he does.
And then, you know, he's got Bike to extend the hitbox as well. And
Absolutely. But Bike is a lot weaker because you don't really want to waste it on a hit. Once it's on stage, it's more
really
just for
bad.
Controlling like as much stage as you can.
Definitely.
Because with how long it takes to respawn is like,
yeah,
not really worth it. But
I do think as well, just quickly on the Wario thing, Bike's really kind of a bit of a risk to use because if it's on the stage, you can't use it to recover.
Yeah, but if you've got it off stage, if you've got it available off stage, that's okay.
Oh my god!
I feel like that's not what he wanted.
No, I don't think so.
We heard him complain from out there.
Yeah, I think
that is unfortunate. Yeah,
it is.
Good
but
damage. But like Wario Bike, if you use it in the air, you recover for free.
Yeah.
No, who's gonna touch you?
Exactly.
No one, wow, the egg to the up smash, missing the tech has cost him the stock there.
Yeah,
and he's now a stock down. This is the lead that Trux needs to finally get the game 3 on this set, close out the tournament.
It's taken him a couple of games more than he would have liked, probably.
We're seeing less grabs in this set, and I think that is reflective not just of these characters, because in Smash 4 you grab no matter what. Every character is a grappler.
Yeah.
But
every character has a decent grab.
Now we're seeing they're making those ultimate decisions. And that down B going through the neutral B, how strange.
Yeah.
How strange that those are the options that it went for. You can see that Gerald was that just killed
was
him.
That back air?
I think that was Gerald's hesitance on using that neutral B to break through those aerials. He didn't want to waste it, because if you whiff it, you get up air and you die.
Yeah.
But I think now, when he's 2 stocks down in the last game, he's got to make some bold decisions. He's got to do
really
a grab.
He's going to be a grappler.
Smash 4.
Yeah, unfortunately not quite getting to that
nice.
top platform.
Great spacing there.
Sucks
great movement.
Sucks that green dinosaur in the face though, and he's brought it back another stock, hoping to.
But he has another one to make up yet before he can start gunning for the tournament, and he's now in a very sorry position on the ledge. But Truck's not willing to put on the pressure as the KO punch is very close, but he whiffs it. And that could very well cost him this tournament, because he needs that stock of Trucks ASAP. Putting on that shield damage, just another smash
a trade
attack.
of smashes.
We're just going big hits. And I think these that was a good mix. He's not recovered quickly any time in this set. He's waited. And while he's been punished for it here and there, I definitely think that it's going to be worth it now when he's got that mix-up on deck.
I think so too.
To adapt to, but Truck's putting on this pressure, the dashes, and then the up air,
really
missing
nice.
the slip counter. Fantastic play from Trucks. He was all over him that game. He brought it when he needed it most.
He just waited around that flip counter. He knew that he had as much time in the world as he wanted.
Absolutely.
That was a beautiful take home, but
Fantastic play from Trucks.
incredibly hard fought by Gerald.
That was a great set.
That was
set.
a
10
very
game set.
That was a very
That was
intense
awesome.
and really good 10-game set. Well played by both guys. But well done to Trucks for taking it home in the end.
Yep. Smash.
Bros.